everyone, welcome to Beauty and Beyond, and I am Dara. I know I missed all of you. It's been quite some time, but I'm back. I've just been busy, and today I am excited to feature an interesting product. This is called Glambox Makeup. So this is my machine. So today we'll be doing airbrush makeup. Yes, so Glambox right here. Okay, so this is the compressor and this is the gun. It has been around for quite some time. In fact, this machine that I am showing you right now has been with me for, I think, 12 years already, and it's still working so well. Well, anyway, we are doing a relaunch both with our products which are available online, and we will also be doing a lot of airbrush classes. All right, so you might ask, is it really challenging to do airbrush makeup? Well, the answer is it only takes practice. So you have to attend a class, just a basic class, and then you can work on it on your own as long as you practice. We will be teaching you the best techniques in creating the perfect airbrush look. So you might ask, why are people clamoring about it? Well, because it gives you, number one, a more poreless finish. Number two, for people with or people in the middle age, it actually makes fine lines and wrinkles less visible because what we're using is silicone based. So it's not oily, it has the right consistency, and it's also breathable on the skin. So it is skin friendly, and I can attest to that because I have been using it for a very long time. And of course, it is long lasting. You don't really need to do a retouch during the day or during a wedding. And that's what I love about it. And even if you sweat a lot, your makeup is still there. All right, so today I will teach you how to apply it in a very simple way. So Glambox has two colors right now. We have, okay, this is, wait, what color is this? This is Florence. Okay, this is the lightest shade. And this is Milan. This is the second shade, which is in between light and dark. So as of now, we only have like two shades available, but later on, we might add more. All right, so if you'd like to know more about Glambox Makeup, please go to their Instagram page and their Facebook page. All right, so now let us start. So by the way, if you noticed, I just have like lip color on me because I just don't want to look so pale when I come out on camera. And I have already applied my skincare products. So please do your skincare routine before you do your airbrush makeup so that it will prep and protect your skin. And also I have already applied my concealer under my eye area and some of the areas which I feel needs them, and also my powder. I applied it already so that I can start applying my airbrush makeup. All right, so let's turn it on. Okay, before we turn it on, so the color that matches me is the lightest, which is Florence. So I'll shake the bottle first before I pour it on my gun. So normally what I love about this is it's very matipid, the product. When you do your casting as a makeup artist, it goes a long way because you don't really also have to charge your client so much because this bottle only costs you $950 and it goes a long way. So I've used this, I think today, from the first time I got this. This is my fourth or fifth time already, and I only consumed like this much of the bottle. So most likely I'll be using this for like more than 20 times, 20 to 25, I suppose. So, okay, so I'll just pour. Normally, for my entire face, I would only consume 12. The maximum is 15 drops of this foundation. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you look at it, it's just like half of the container. All right. So now I'll turn on the machine, the compressor. Before I start spraying it on my face, I test it first on my hand just to see if it's spraying well. Okay, so it is spraying well. And what I love about this product, Glambox, is I don't have to use a thinner anymore because it has the right consistency of the product. So it's like a spray and go thing. Alright, so now let's start. I will first start with the under eye area and then the eyelid area, proceeding to the side of the nose, my laugh lines, and areas that I'd like to cover, those with blemishes, melasma, age spots, and all. Because I don't want to go back to those hard to reach areas and then while it's wet, I'll be leaving marks on them. So I want to avoid that. Alright, so I'll start with my under eye. So I'll be closing my eye just a bit. So the key here is, okay, I have to stretch the skin just to make sure that I don't create lines or folds on my skin. Of course, people will be bothered with that. They'll be saying, I look like mukhang tumanda instead of, you know, looking younger. And that's the reason why I'm stretching the skin out. So just continue. So I see the color now. I'm also looking on this bigger mirror that I have in front of me while I'm doing this. So you see the shade that's lighter, and then there's air that automatically comes out from the gun or to dry up this area that I have sprayed the foundation on. Then I proceed to my eyelid area and I stretch it once again. And then I check just to see if the makeup application is already even. So just continue. And then again, I use the air that's coming out just to... They're so cool and relaxing and refreshing at the same time. So I do the same thing on the other side. So you see that white area here. So that's the foundation. Now, if you want to mix colors like the Milan and the Florence, you can also do so. The pressure, like how much pressure, like when you press the gun, how much pressure do you apply, and also the distance of the gun from your skin. So that's the reason why we need to attend a class, so that you can perfect that. Once you perfect that, then, you know, applying airbrush makeup is super easy. And then now the side of the nose, I have this tiny pimple here which I'd like to cover. Dry it the other side as well. And then my laugh line here, I stretch it out again. Dry it while you're stretching it. Same thing on the other side. And then this one, I see this tiny spot. Some discoloration, so I'm going through it. And then after, I can do my entire face finally. The thing with airbrush makeup is you just need to, you know, invest a little more time. But you know what? I don't mind because I really get the perfect makeup look. It's high definition already and it's super camera friendly. So you look camera perfect when you do your shoots or you do your selfies and stuff and go on a date. Funny, no? Yeah. You want to make a good impression, this is it. So I'm just going through my forehead first. Make sure you go through the hairline area. If you have black hair, you might have to cover this because it might create that white hair look even if you don't have white hair. So do take note of that, ladies. So you see the color now, this side from the lower side of my face. So I'll continue until I create an even makeup application. I have to stretch it, so I'm making all these weird facial expressions or whatever, stretching my face so that, you know, I can really cover my entire skin. So I see now the color building up. Continue. So I feel that I need more product, so that's the time that I add. So I'm gonna add more. So I use 12, right? So make sure you're using the same shade. So I'll add probably just 5 drops. So if you feel that you have more product, you can actually apply it on your neck area as well. You can use this on your body because I have clients who really request to apply it on their body. Well, actually that's it. So what happens is, okay, I let it settle down for a while and I just let it dry on its own. Air drying it for like 5 minutes before I go back to it, and then I just spray this 99% alcohol on the gun just to make sure that the foundation doesn't get stuck in there before I clean it. You have to clean your gun after you use it just to make sure that when you use it the next time, it's easier. It doesn't clog your gun, the foundation that you used. So let's just wait a while. So yes, it's fun doing this. Just like what I mentioned earlier, you just need a little more time investing when you're doing your airbrush makeup because it needs a little more accuracy and a little more patience. Unlike when you're using your regular foundation where you just use your fingers maybe when you apply your foundation because it's easier to balance it or to create an even application, or your sponges or your brushes. So this one, it requires a little more skill and practice. Okay, so if you feel like me, I see some lines under my eyes that has been formed. What's nice about it is I can still fix it by just using my brush. So I will use my foundation brush. I'll go through it, especially here, the under eye area. So there, if you notice, it's better. And the other eye area as well. And then my eyelid area. So it actually dries up really quick. You don't have to wait so long. So there. So I'm just fixing it a bit. And then I can finish it off with using my powder brush and my powder. So I'll just apply it all over. So see, even if I apply it, it doesn't remove my airbrush foundation. It still adheres onto my skin. And it's so easy to use. So there, just going through, I can still see my orange concealer which I applied earlier. But anyway, this is how I apply airbrush makeup. So if you'd like to learn more and you want precision application, please join us in our class in Glambox. For Glambox makeup, you can check their Instagram page and their Facebook page for their classes. And if you'd like to see more, of course, this is just the airbrush application. I want to continue. I'll be doing the part 2. I'll see you next week. I'll be doing day makeup using this as my base. So I hope you learned something from this Glambox Airbrush 101. This has been Dara for Beauty and Beyond. Thank you for joining me, and please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you again.